music's gonna last. All that other bullshit is here today and gone tomorrow.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Optimistic K, and I want to welcome you back to my channel. Today we are going to talk about music and how it motivates, changes your mood, and really just like inspires a whole culture. Like the lyrics, the cadence, the beats, like the videos, y'all. The videos were everything. Music, all in all, is everything, and it really is a way to keep yourself motivated and on track. So this week I want to tell you how I use music to keep me focused when I'm working and doing my entrepreneur thing. I am a big music fan. I am the type of person that goes to about 4 or 5 or more concerts a year. I really just like love the way music makes me feel and how it has the ability to change like my whole mood. Thinking back on groups like New Edition and Boys to Men and shoot, I can throw Destiny's Child in there too. Really makes me think about how they made their own lane and really made people jump on their bandwagon. They didn't do anything that was like somebody else. They really just like blazed their own trail. And to me, when I listen to music, it makes me have that fire too. It makes me think about how I can like take these lyrics and internalize them and then push out quality or be productive based off of what I heard in this music. Music was put here to make us feel and then make us act. Artists have the ability to tap into your emotions and they don't even know you, which is crazy to me. A good song that's written well can make you feel the feeling they're feeling. It's going to evoke some type of emotion before that song is over. Once you press play, you are literally in the experience. When I listen to music, I feel like I'm getting a piece of that person's life, or I'm getting to hear or experience something that they went through. It's like they're letting you into their world. Whenever an artist creates their art or their music, they're allowing you to get a peek into their world and see how they operate and feel about certain situations. They're at their most vulnerable state, like, and they're allowing you to like share their light. Like I really I really think that it's amazing how music has a way of really evoking emotion and making you think. For me, music is a lot more than just beats and hooks and lyrics. It's about the way it makes me feel, and it's about the way it motivates me. I will always be a music lover. I will always be a fan of certain artists, and I go hard for my faves. Like, so I use music to really inspire me and motivate me to push and keep going strong and to stay focused. There's not one day that goes by that I don't listen to music. Like, to me, music is the one thing that fuels me up besides food and water. Like, it's like God, food, water, and then music. Like, I have to have it. So every day I wake up at around 4 o'clock in the morning and I do my Bible study, and while I'm jotting down my thoughts and like recapping from the Bible study, I listen to Mary, Jonathan McReynolds, who else? Fred Hammond, all of the greats, Kirk Franklin, everybody. Whatever I'm doing at the moment, I use the music. I find music that correlates with that topic. So basically, I want to tell you how I use music to motivate myself and keep me on track while I'm doing my work or while I'm trying to, you know, push through my workload. Like most of you, I have Apple Radio and I make playlists basically based off of what I'm doing at the moment. So for me, I have one playlist that's entitled Grind Mode, right? And my grind mode, y'all probably can't see it. My grind mode playlist is like full. Like in my grind mode playlist, I have my boy Big Sean, I have Kaylani, I have, let's see who else I got in here. I have my boy Chance the Rapper, and we have Tori Kelly. It's a good mixture, y'all. Tori Kelly and Trevor Jackson. And then I also have my boy Bruno. Everybody knows I am probably the biggest Bruno Mars fan in Fort Worth, Texas, or on the planet, because that's just my boy. So, you know, I have to have Bruno in here too. And I just recently added the new album by Fat Joe and Remy Ma. If you haven't checked it out, you need to check out that new album that just dropped on Friday. I can't really pronounce it. I think it's Plateau Ploma, something like that. But go on your account and like look up Fat Joe and Remy Ma and check out that new album. It is fire. Like, I mean, it's lit. But anyway, back to what I was talking about earlier. I use music to help me push through anything that I'm doing, whether it be working out, doing my work, or just trying to get myself in the mindset of chilling and being still and listening to what God is trying to say to me. I use music for it all. So my suggestion to you is to look at the music app that you use and build playlists based on the type of mood that you want to set. So if you want to be chill and relaxed, maybe you should build a list and put chill mode on it and put things in it that are like slow music or like relaxing music or like meditating music. If you want to get hyped, get crunk, get live, make you a live, a lituation make you a lituation mix and put that on there. And then like me, if you want to be like me, you can make a grind mode playlist like I have, and like really just put all your favorite artists in there that make you stay motivated throughout the day. So I'm gonna play y'all a quick little snippet of my favorite song off this new Big Sean album, because my boy Big Sean came through. Let me see. My favorite song on this album. It's kind of hard to say one song, but I would probably have to say No Favors. Everything I got for the taking, and what I need from you, no favors. Yeah. To me, I feel like your music should reflect the mood that you're trying to get in, and also it needs to reflect or say things that really spark your like inner motivation. Like with Big Sean, he always talks about inspiring others. He always talks about grinding hard and going and getting what's yours. And he always talks about how there are no barriers in front of you. There's nothing stopping you. There's nothing like really, we're the only ones in our own way. So that's why I listen to Big Sean. In my opinion, Big Sean really embodies the type of mindset that I want to continuously remind myself to have. Like, he never gives up, he never stops grinding, and even though he is considered an underdog, he still comes out with hit records and like breaks down everything. Like, this man is still one of the top rappers in the game, but they don't give him his credit. But all I wanted to say is that I think that you should use music to really motivate you and strategically use your music. At the end of the day, I feel like lyrics and music and beats were created to make us feel and to really act. So utilize your music to do something good. Okay, anybody that knows me knows that music is my everything. It has a way of inspiring me, motivating me, and forcing me to push myself outside of zones that I wouldn't normally step outside of. Honestly, I attribute a lot of my success to the music that I listen to. And I know that may sound a little crazy to y'all, but when I listen to music, I hear it through a different type of filter. To me, when I listen to somebody's words or listen to the song that they took years and hours to create, I feel like I'm gaining a piece of that person's journey, and like I'm getting an opportunity to really experience their life in its fullness. So to me, listening to a song is not simply listening to a song. It's me opening up myself to that person's journey and like really taking them in. As crazy as that may sound, music really has a way of evoking emotion and like making you feel some type of way. Like, have you ever had that moment where you were just fine, you were happy, and then a song like Mary J. Blige's song come on and you feel like you back in that era or in that time when that man cheated on you? Or when you hear a Bruno Mars song, you instantly get live and get lit because he's always like the life of the party. Or if you ever heard like let's see, a BBD, Belle Biv DeVoe song like Poison. Poison always makes the party live, no matter who you are, no matter how old you are. That song always makes you feel like you at the loudest party in the world. So like, I'm saying all that to say that music has a way of pushing you to do things that you never even thought you would do, and it has a way of inspiring you. So this week I want you to focus on utilizing the power of music to not only make you more productive, but to bring you together and to bring a little bit of joy and happiness in your life. I'm gonna tell you about a few of my favorite artists, and they really make me feel happy. Like every time I listen to their music, it makes me happy. Number one, numero uno, I gotta talk about Bruno Mars. Bruno Mars just dropped this fire album. It is entitled 24 Karat Magic. If you haven't heard it, you living up under a rock. Like, this man embodied the 90s and the late 80s. That whole album makes you feel like you're in the 90s. The lyrics were dope, the beats were on point, and the producers, like the mega producers, like Babyface, like he has a song on there called Finesse, and I like really feel like he channeled Bobby Brown in that moment, like dripping in finesse. Like, who says that? But every time I hear that song, I always be like, dripping in finesse. Hey, it don't make no sense. Like, I can't be still. Like, I literally have to move and dance every time I hear that song. And it makes me feel so happy because it's like, I imagine myself at a party or something and we dripping in finesse. Like, you can always tell when an artist is a great storyteller when their lyrics make you feel like you're actually in it. Another group of artists that I love is New Edition. I just mentioned Bobby Brown. Bobby Brown was the king of R&B, as Whitney Houston said, but he was the bad boy of R&B. And whenever you listen to his music, you take on the persona of, I don't care what you think, it's my prerogative. I can do what I want to do, so y'all don't worry about me. Anytime I listen to Bobby Brown's music, I get like really empowered. New Edition, I feel like their music made you feel loved. It made you feel like, dang, maybe there is somebody out there like that. Or like, they made you feel like you were the only girl in the world. When I listen to songs like Can You Stand the Rain, listening to those lyrics makes me want to be like, heck yeah, I'll stand in that rain with you. I'll even bring an umbrella. But yeah, their music made me feel like, yes, I will love you, because you asked me to. Like, it made me feel like I was in a relationship low-key. Or like, it made me feel like that little bubblegum middle school or elementary school love, that puppy love. When you hear songs like Candy Girl and You're Not My Kind of Girl, like, when you hear songs like that, it makes you think about when you were a kid doing things you know you had no business doing. So, like, music just has a way of taking over your whole body and spirit, and it's an amazing experience when you allow it to take you through a journey, when you allow it to take your mind off of what's going on at the moment. Last but not least, I have to mention my girl, Tori Kelly. This young lady is everything. I feel like she is like the future, and her music really motivates me to stay focused. She talks about real topics. She talks about how it's hard to stay true to yourself in an industry like the music business. And she talks about how she's not going to change because they want her to change. She's going to stay the course, and she's going to make sure that she is the anomaly in the whole situation. So when you come across an artist that really knows how to use real stuff that's going on in life right now and then merge it with some dope beats and add a dope producer on top of that, like, you create greatness. Greatness, people. Greatness. Like, listening to music like that forces you to think about, how am I representing myself out here in these streets? Am I staying true to me? Am I really focusing on, you know, going on my own path, or am I swaying a little bit? Am I getting off of my own journey? And also I want to talk about Migos. Man, Migos got like the hottest song out right now, Bad and Bougie. Hey. That song make you feel alive. You know you ain't cooking up nothing in the kitchen with a Uzi, but when you hear that, you feel like you're at the trap house. You feel like you really trapping. But I say all this to say that music is the one thing that can really change our lives. It can really motivate you to do more. But until next time, go pick up that new Fat Joe and Remy Ma. Listen to it, because it is like real hip hop. And they got some slow joints on there too. It's kind of dope. I love it. Go check that out. Get you a playlist together and make sure you utilize your music to motivate you while you're pushing through and trying to get things done. Alright, until next time, stay focused, keep grinding, and respect the process. Oh, and pick up Big Sean's new album and Bruno's. See y'all later.